What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So let's talk about a penny or a dollar, right? A lot of people want to know if Shiba Inu can get to a penny or a dollar. And my response is that yes, I believe it can get there. But then their initial response is how? How can it physically get there if we have, 589 trillion supply? That is a huge market cap. To get to a penny, it's $5.9 trillion market cap, which is basically 6 times the amount that Bitcoin is at right now. And to expect any coin to even get over Bitcoin, let alone get 6 times the amount of what Bitcoin is absurd. And I would agree with you. I mean, that is pretty absurd, especially in today's standards. I mean, you look at anything and it doesn't even go above that $100 billion market cap. And anything that does get above that point doesn't hold that for long. Whether it's BNB, whether it's Solana, it's Cardano, it's Dogecoin, none of them held that level for a long time. So we need to find either if a coin can break the $100 billion barrier, or just go through a scenario to where a reasonable market cap that you can expect. What's the price point that you would need for that to get to see a reasonable market cap at certain supplies, right? So we're going to break this down. We have my spreadsheet. I'm going to show you guys exactly what my feelings are around Shiba Inu and where we stand at certain prices or certain supplies, and what we need to do when it comes to this burn rate in order to get this thing established. But before we get started, make sure you guys hit that like button. Also, hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one. And make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. If you guys want to join the Let It Burn channel, that's something that does burn off Shiba Inu. I think with all of the burns that we are doing, not the developers, just we are doing, I think will impact the overall supply very much. But I think we do need developer burns as well, and we will get into that at the end of this video. So let's go ahead and dive into this. We're going to jump right in and look at my spreadsheet here. So if you want to know what my spreadsheet's all about, basically we have the year. I'm thinking that we're going to have a certain burn, basically 30% per quarter. Now, if we see 30% per year, that would take a very, very long time for that to play out. But I hope that we can see a pretty decent sized burn per quarter. We don't know what the overall idea is behind burning. We still haven't gotten that from anybody, that's in development, or, we don't know, right? But we look at the years, we look at the supply, we look at the price, and we see the market cap. Now, the supply adjusts basically to burn off 30% per year. I think that's what we really need to see if we're looking for this to happen within, let's say here it would be 8 years. We see the price that adjusts based on a $20 billion market cap. That's a reasonable market cap. Now, if we look for something of, $50 billion market cap, or even, a $70 billion market cap, things do change, which maybe we can go through that scenario as well and break that down. But if you see here with 30% that's actually burning off from this 589 after the first quarter, it would be 412 trillion. That means that you're burning off a crazy amount right from the start. Hundreds or 100 trillion, over 100 trillion coins that you would burn off in the first quarter. And then you get to the next point where you would burn off another basically 100 trillion coins. And then it slowly starts to decrease in the amount that you're burning off from 100 to 80, down to a level of 60, down to a level of 50, right? So you're seeing that burn off every single quarter. And as you get to some of these supplies, we're looking at a market cap based on, or a price based on the $20 billion market cap. So at this level of 100 trillion, based on a $20 trillion or $20 billion market cap, we would look at 0.0002. That's where the price would be at a $20 billion market cap. Now, if we look at a level to where we are applying this overall situation, let me make sure that everything is flowing the right way, right? If we look at and we keep going down, we're looking at basically tens of trillions of coins, and then we start to get to the level of single-digit trillions, which is where it really matters. People say that we need to burn off 99%, but they're wrong, right? We need to burn off 99.9% basically of the supply, or 99.7% of the supply. Because if we get down to 1 trillion, yes, that opens the door to get to $1, and a penny is definitely reasonable at a $20 billion market cap. But we needed to go a lot further in order for it to get to a level of 10 cents, 20 cents, a dollar, all of those levels. And we need to get to a point to where we're looking at, 18 billion, 55 billion, 78, billion. Then we can start to realize, yes, this can definitely get to a dollar as we see Dogecoin at one of these levels at 112 billion. We see Dogecoin around that level. Yeah, it can get to 70 cents. Yeah, it can get to a dollar. Definitely. But again, we're doing this all based on a scenario of $20 billion market cap. Now, if you start to look at a higher market cap and say this can get to a $50 billion market cap, well, then you start looking at different prices. You start looking at way different prices here. And since I did adjust this, let me just go ahead and select this up here. And this is what we would get to. 0.00012 would be a $50 billion market cap, basically almost where we are, where it would be 100 trillion off, right? Then you start going down the list and you could see it get to a penny a lot sooner around this mark here. So a $3.9 trillion market cap, 3.9 trillion supply. I mean, you can look at a $50 billion market cap and now basically see 1 penny. So it's definitely possible at some of these levels as we do see more and more burns, but it's going to take a lot. People think that it's going to be easy. Some people think it's going to be easy and some people think it's going to be way too difficult. Yes, it's going to be difficult. It's not going to be too difficult. It will be difficult, but if people give up, then it makes it more difficult. So when we look at this overall scenario, yes, it's definitely possible. You could see it get to 1 cent. You could see us burn off a hell of a lot and get to 1 cent. But at the current rate, at the current supply, I don't think it's possible. At 5.9 trillion, I really don't think it's possible. So you need that burn. So we need something that's either established by us. That's why we have so many different burns that are happening in the community, or you need a, system level burn. Now, the system level burn is tough to come by because we don't know if they're going to do that. We have no idea. We have no information saying that they are pro burn. They want things to burn off. They're not saying anything like that, right? So we take it into our own hands. We have Bigger Entertainment that's burning off billions of coins. We have my coin, Buy the Dip coin, which burns off coins or burns off Shiba Inu coins. I have my Let It Burn channel, which I want to plug in this video so that you guys can subscribe to that and we can burn off more and more coins as time goes on. We have actual music playlists that are out there. We have other burn channels that are out there. We have games like Brickbusters, right? They're supposed to be burning off 500 million today. I don't know if that actually happened, but they're supposed to do that. So we have our own level, our own method of burning things, but we need the entire Shiba Inu community to adopt all of these, to basically say, we support these, we want to be a part of this community, and we want to burn off as much Shiba Inu as possible. So with that being said, I have a channel that I created called Let It Burn. It's a Let It Burn channel. We are burning off as much Shiba Inu as possible. Feel free to subscribe to this because 100% of the profits go towards burning off Shiba Inu. And the faster we can burn or we can build this channel, the faster we can burn off Shiba Inu in a big way. If we can get this to 500,000, 1 million subscribers and get this to, Graham Stephan-like levels or Meet Kevin-like levels when it comes to revenue, this would burn off a hell of a lot of Shiba Inu every single month. I mean, if we can get to that level, but the point is that people have to know about this. If you're somebody that has a following in any way, share it with people because this is a way that we can burn off a lot. YouTube videos, when you talk about technical analysis, we burn off so much, right? We add so much revenue. It's like $10 to $15 per 1,000 views, sometimes way more than that. And if we can get that much, we can burn that much. So again, this is what this is all about. If you want to be a part of this community, feel free to hit that subscribe button. The link will be in the description. It'll be the first link in the description. You can be a part of this community and we can burn off as much as we possibly can. So I wanted to plug that just because this is a great way of burning things and you will not have to spend any money at all. But it's all up to you guys to basically make sure that people are aware of what we're doing here. I give updates on how much we're standing at with this burn channel, how much we're making and how much will go towards burn, how much will go towards taxes. I'm very transparent with everything. So feel free to be a part of that. But that's my video, guys. It's possible to get to a penny. It's possible to get to $1. It's just we need to burn off 99.7, 99.9% of the coin before we can end up doing that. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, if you want updates on any burns that are happening, go over to my Twitter, follow me on Twitter, and you'll get all that information. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.